Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome your...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Jameson Taillon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game. If you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Hard hit, right side. In time to Bush. 1 out in the top of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ketel Marte.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at-bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. Taillon, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Now 1-1.
That's it.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. One down, bases empty. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Batting third.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs, bases empty. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. This is Corbin Carroll. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Hit hard on the ground to short. Off balance throw in time. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out.
And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Ryan Nelson. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. And that one fouled off. Nelson with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. In the air, right side. And that drops foul.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Got it. One down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Campbell. And that one fouled off. Campbell with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
1-1. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Two and two.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting third.
Here's Kyle Tucker. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And a big swing and a miss.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy can do some real damage.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now, Michael Busch. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Foul ball there. Next one
That's a ball.
misses. It's 2-2. Campbell at second with 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So now 2 on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Victor Campbell.
And the batter now, Victor Campbell. In the air to left center. Thomas sizing it up. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Tyone back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
One and one.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That's down. Ball.
Off the mark there. And it's 3-0. And ball 4 to a board.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Alec Thomas now. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Tyler Locklear. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That misses.
3-1.
Now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 19, Ryan.
Bases loaded,
Nelson.
nobody out. Ryan Nelson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First offering, and it just misses. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Tag, and he's out at the plate. But on the play, 2 runs cross the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run. Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Nelson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one pushed to the left and foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. Tucker makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Ildemaro.
So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down here at the top of the second. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. And that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Here comes a pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
Here's Ketel Marte. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the second game of the series. Gets the call. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And now it's even up.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up and in, and the count is filled up. Corbin Carroll on deck for Arizona. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes a new
Chicago
arm for the
Cubs.
Cubs, Colin Ray.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Mike Soroka up and throwing. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one missed.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll get off into the seats. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, inning over. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in there. Strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. And that one is inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering misses,
outside.
and it's 2-0. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Fouled off left side. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw. Save. That one to first. Locklear steps on first for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Colin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Colin Ray.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Cubs nothing. On to the 3rd inning. And now here is Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Inside, 1-1. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
3-1.
misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Tyler Locklear stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year. It's 8-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So 2 down. Now here is Ryan Nelson. Doubled in his first AB. And ball 1. The 1-0. Fought off foul. Two outs. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. What a stop. To first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Campbell, walked and stole a base his first time. In there at the knees, 0-1. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Right fielder.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's the strike. Campbell leads off first with 1 away. Tucker checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Runner on the move, cut on and missed. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch, walked his first time.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one ripped. On its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
Bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And now it's going to be Victor Campbell. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 8-2. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Geraldo Perdomo.
That's off the mark. 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Ildemaro.
Here's the third
Vargas.
baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1. Vargas measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The other way, and foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. A little bit high.
That's a
2
ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead at 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. In there at the knees.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first, nobody out. And here is Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right
0-2.
there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another. That one misses, and that's ball one.
1-2.
Hap lays
2-2.
off. Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the goal. To the right side, but
That's
it
a
kicks
foul ball.
foul. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to
Now
do against a
batting,
hitter like
the
this,
shortstop,
known for using the
Dansby.
entire field. Just couldn't sit
Swanson.
back long enough on that one.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Runner on the goal. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 8-4.
No, Boone, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Colin Ray. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one
That's a ball.
missed.
1-0.
Next
One.
offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 8-4. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Ray back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one hammered way back there. And that gets down in the corner. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And now, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Two no's to count.
Late swing fouled off. That one fouled off. 2-2.
That's a ball.
Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Dribbled up the third baseline. And that's just foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Colin Ray is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mike Soroka.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now up next for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And misses inside. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 5, Alec Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missing inside. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And it's filled up.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Locklear in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. And that just misses.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, Horner. Throws to first, and that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Cubs 4. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
up
the third
for the
baseman,
Cubs,
Michael Campbell.
Third baseman, Michael Campbell.
First pitch misses. Started to swing, held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
And there's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
That one misses.
Ball 4, take
So a
your base.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Cubs, the right field,
And up next for
Kyle
Chicago, Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch
Ball.
just misses.
1 ball.
Runner
no
at
strike.
first with no outs here. Line drive. Fair ball. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So runners at the
Michael
corners, nobody out.
Bush.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Bush. And first offering is fouled off. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
First and second, no outs. Campbell will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And it's fouled away.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball.
Double-barreled action
1-1.
in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. Thompson, the right-hander, also getting loose. One and two now.
2-2.
got him looking. That's a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next cup to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Out to short, Perdomo. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 9-5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now as we're going to get a pinch hitter to lead off the 6th. Adrian Del Castillo.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. Swings through that one.
1-2 is the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So the batting order turns over. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the D-backs 9 and the Cubs 5.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for
Outside.
ball one.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Inside.
That's the ball.
And it's 3-2.
You got a full count.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Miguel Amaya.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that misses. And that is ball one.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jalen Beeks up and throwing for manager Torey Lavello. Swanson on at first. Nobody out. Off the plate inside, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there. 3-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
On the ground, could be two. Over to Perdomo. That's one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Nico Horner. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground to third. That is the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the dirt, 2-1.
Ball.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Digging in, Corbin Carroll. That's inside. 1-0. Brazier, a 6-foot righty, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 44 appears to be getting loose. Pomerantz also throwing. Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one
That's
just
inside.
misses.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And delivers outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 outs. And that one missing low. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Diamondbacks down in order as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Bottom of the 7th, so up now for Chicago, Michael Campbell.
Michael Campbell.
Out towards left center. Thomas sizing it up. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. That one's in there. And that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Bush stands in now and watches strike 1. The Cubs down by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track.
Now pitching for
Number 44 gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Gurriel.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting,
So man aboard, Tyler Locklear, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Snap throw to first.
Hey!
Thomas back on a dive. Very high with that one. And that's ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Blaze Alexander looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Thomas at second with 2 down. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. Thomas up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jalen Beeks.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a bull. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than
Victor Campbell getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 and 2.
Up and
That's a
in.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Way high.
Count is full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Stays alive.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
The kick, the 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
So a man at first, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The D-backs leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses inside. Now 2-2. That's down and in.
Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. First pitch, and he just misses. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Number 27 up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs.
2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's outside. No outs, runners at first and second. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jalen Beeks done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
John Curtis gets the call from the
number
pen.
46, John Curtis.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, one out. And a foul ball. Looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Outside, ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. That's out to center field. Thomas snags it on the run.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Chicago
It's the top of the
Cubs.
ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
45.
Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And that's in there at the knees. Pomeranz fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but He's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
That one at 95, missed up top, 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a ball evens the count. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now a chance for Ketel Marte, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Just missed. And another ball.
That's a ball.
And that one way outside. And that's ball 3. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Cubs 5.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Nelson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 24, Kyle Nelson.
Nico Horner
Leading
now
up
at the plate.
for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ah, that hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, now the number 2 hitter, Michael Campbell. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That's outside. Ball one. Horner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Ground ball could be two. Oh, the throw is wild. Horner around second, heads for third.
Up next for the Cubs.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Nelson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, number 27.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Foul ball there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball.
Just missed. On the ground, right side. To second, there's one. And that's a double play to end it.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.